today we are going to explore the moon energy. So if you are in a period of confusion, uncertainty, and you are looking for clarity because things are not very clear, they are a little bit hidden, or you can't see things very well, yes, this is your reading. Again, I'm reading for a lot of people, so try to take everything that belongs to you, try to understand also in between the lines, in between my words, and give this reading your own meaning. Let's start right away. The first card is what you cannot see. If there is something that you are missing in this situation that you are thinking about, right? Pick one situation in your life where you're looking for clarity, and this is something that you are missing in that situation. So first card is Mother of Pentacles. The second one is what is your intuition telling you? Or if you listen to your intuition, what would be your intuition telling you? Two of Swords reversed. Then he said, what are your assumptions, right? Your bias, your prejudices. Mother of Wands, and we have two mothers in this reading so far. Interesting. So what can help you finding more clarity? What is the key for you to find more clarity? The Fool. What you need to avoid, or just to watch out for, pay attention. Oh yeah, also avoid. Six of Cups. And what do you, the next step, kind of the final outcome, but also the next step. The Star, love it, beautiful. Okay, let's start. I want to pull also 3 oracles. I'm gonna use today, since we're talking about the unknown, and also the moon is also about wildness, the wildness within us, and also the wildness in the world. And I don't mean wildness in a negative way. Wildness is good. It's something that can push us, can make us grow, right? If we know how to use it. And so I'm using the wild unknown, all the tarot, the oracles, except for clarifying, I'm using the Fountain Tarot. But I want to pull 3 oracles just to understand the general vibes, the key words for this reading, for this collective, the key messages. And so let's do I got no, there are more than 3, so I'm gonna just do it again. Let's see what's the first one. What's the first keywords or the first key message for this reading? Gnosis. I have no idea what gnosis is, so we're gonna look later. And then the second one is the vision. It's beautiful, the vision, for this reading, because the vision allows you to see, right? To be able to have the vision to see clearly. And so this is a good omen, absolutely, for this. It also allows you the vision to create, to visualize something and be able to create from that vision, from what you are visualizing. The last one is the starborn. So we see an egg, something is, and then we have the star at the end, and we have the starborn, and I don't want to go, this is for later, but it's, starborn, hope is like, the hope is in this egg that is cracking. Like Leonard Cohen says, from the crack, light can come in, right? So for anything in your life that is broken, if your heart is broken, if your life is broken, whatever is broken, can try to imagine, instead of the broken, the cracks, can you try to imagine light that enters in, and without that brokenness, you couldn't see that light. It's growth, it's all growth. Okay, let's see. So the first one is what you cannot see. It's a Mother of Pentacles energy. It's an energy that's very nurturing, and it's an energy that it's very caring. And I think you are probably overlooking something in your life, or someone in your life that is caring and nurturing. You're missing that. You don't see maybe the people who care for you. Maybe you are in a bad moment, in a moment of uncertainty. You're focusing on that negativity, and you're forgetting of all the people in your life that instead care for you. Even yourself, you're forgetting of the part of yourself that is caring. But let's see if I can go deeper here. It was like upside down, so I'm gonna just do it again. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, you focus on all these pain, all this disappointment, all these cups that are spilling water, and they are not fulfilled, and instead you should focus a little bit. What you're missing is that there are people around you that care for you. There is a part of you that right now, yes, you are in pain, but this part of you cares for you. Focus on that part, focus on nurturing yourself, focus on people and situations that nurture you instead of disappoint you. So don't miss for the pain. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed by the pain that we miss things that can nurture us and heal us. So try to look better, look twice, right? And I want to read the news, because right now I think there is a message from this news. It's the first oracle card, and I think you need to know something from this the archetype. It's number 75. Okay. Gnosis. Knowing mystic truth. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly book on library shelves. Rather, the Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. And maybe these one are the things that can help you to heal: the mysticism, the alchemy, the healing, when you transform one feeling that is like shadowy and heavy in another one that is more positive, anger in strength, for example. What was it? Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. So you are in a moment of your life where something is unknown, uncertain, but what you will discover maybe through this reading, or maybe in the next days or months, it's going to be life-changing for you. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. I think gnosis is this sense of discovery, you know, finding truth. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. Your passion, you know, your desire to maybe change, to heal, your desire to find love, whatever, what's there. What's there? What's there that you want to care about, right? What's there? It won't be a mystery for too long, but right now it's a mystery. So live in this mystery and keep learning about yourself, about this situation, about others, without pushing too much. Okay, let's move on. Maybe I'm gonna read the other two oracles, maybe not. We'll see, right? We'll see. The second one is, what is your intuition telling you? Your intuition is telling you that there is right now, you are at the crossroad, right? And there is no hurry. You don't need to hurry to choose. It's two of swords reversed. There is no hurry. You don't have to choose right now. Right now you can stay a little longer at this crossroad. As I told you, don't rush into conclusions, because sometimes when in the moon, right, there are all the shadows, all the light of the moon is so subtle that we see these shadows, we see these like shapes, and we think it's something because we want an answer right now, right away. And instead, if we wait the morning with the sun, we can see that these shapes were something totally different from what we were thinking. So maybe you need to wait a little longer before for an answer, you know. You have to wait a little longer before jumping to any conclusion. I want to clarify this one, the Two of Swords. It's the word. A sense of, yes, you're looking for this sense of conclusion. You want to close this thing, right? You want to know everything, and instead you need to wait a little longer for this closing the chapter. You need to just wait a little longer. Be patient. Just be patient. Not right now. You need more information, and the right one, not the illusions that maybe you are living in right now. The Mother of Wands, from what are your assumptions? Mother of Wands is about confidence, about certainty. The Mother of Wands is very certain of something. So right now, probably you are certain of something. You're certain. You know, you think you know. You know, you think you know. You think you know. Okay? So let's see if I can have more. And what you think you know, that confidence, I'm not sure, you know, for real. I'm not sure. You know, do you really know? Really know. It's hot today. I didn't turn on the AC because I don't like the sound, and I don't want you to, I mean, maybe if whatever. No AC. I want to suffer while I'm doing this reading for you. Okay. Mother of Wands, why it's there? What is the assumption? Eight of Cups. Okay. I think this confidence that something is ending, something is leaving you. There is this confidence that you know for sure that something that you need to leave, that someone needs to leave. There is something, you know, you're sure about that, right? But I think in this situation, I'm asking you, sometimes, not always, sometimes, and this is a message for some of you, not all of you, things can be transformed. You know, the alchemy can be transformed, and they don't need to end. Maybe a romance can become friendship. Maybe friendship can become romance. maybe anything, you know, again, this alchemy, this like alchemy from the gnosis, from alchemy, from one thing you move to another thing, right? From one thing that is in a way, in a way right now is not like very positive for you, you move into something else that has another shape, but it's good. Maybe it works better. Maybe you were bad lovers, but you will become, not now, maybe you need a little bit, again, not now, but don't decide now to close something or to let go of something, right? This is not the moment. For the collective I'm talking about, don't rush into any decision right now, because maybe things you don't need to leave, things they don't need to be released, or you don't need to let go, you need to transform, right? Okay. Again, see your situation. When you listen to a tarot reading, you know if your situation, maybe for some of you, things need to pause. You need to take a break for a moment, or you need to release this person or this situation for good, right? For some of you, but for the collective I'm talking about, yes, this is not something that you need to rush into. You wait a moment. Don't make choices right now, because this is so confusing and so uncertain. It's just like, yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you do. And I hope instead, if you are in a dangerous situation, if you are in a situation that really requires you to leave, you leave. You don't listen to this one. But if you feel, again, what your intuition is telling you, if your intuition is telling you that right now you don't need to choose, you don't need to end this chapter, this is not the moment, stay. If your intuition is telling you that, stay for a moment. Don't rush, don't leave that job, don't release that person, don't make choices that are definitive. That's not the moment right now, okay? So what can help you to find clarity? And it is the Fool, right? And the Fool is about jumping into something without having everything ready, without being sure. It's just like you believe that this is something that you have to do because your intuition is telling you, right? So let's see what can help you to find clarity with the clarifier, which is the Nine of Swords. Yes, I think that what you need to step away from is this Nine of Swords is about overthinking, overthinking, and also dreams. The Moon energy is about dreams, living in this dreamy world, and the Nine of Swords is about bad dreams. So maybe you are having bad dreams about this situation, you are overthinking too much, even the night in bed, you can't stop thinking, you're not sleeping well, and then the Fool is telling you, walk away from this, jump into something else, jump into something that is away from this overthinking, this mind anguish, it's just like not a nice place to be, and maybe you stop overthinking, also your dreams will stop, because it's all the mind is powerful, right? So the other one is, what do you need to watch for or avoid? And the Six of Cups. You need to avoid to look at the past with the melancholy. You need to avoid to think that, if you're in a situation, sometimes we look at the past, we stay in this situation just because it's familiar to us, right? It's our past, and it's what we used to, and our habits, our pattern. It's like familiar. So And this like not doesn't allow us to grow. You know, when we are certain about something, when we choose what is familiar toward what is new, toward self-discovery and discovery, we stop growing. So sometimes the Six of Cups can call us back to something that is um, the past, to old patterns, to old habits, to a situation just because there is nostalgia, nostalgia, whatever, you have this word melancholy. And so I'm going to clarify because I think there is something more here I need to tell you. I don't know, that's what I think. There's something more, right? There's always something more if we want. Okay, 10 of coins. You know, I think the 10 of coins is asking you, you are desiring something stable, something that is grounding. You know, 10 of coins is like very stable, very grounding, abundant too, right? And is the situation the way it is right now giving you that? Giving you abundance, stability? Because I don't think so. Because if you are in the moon energy, I don't think that the situation you are in is giving you this energy, you know? And you are in this situation right now only because of this, because it's familiar to you. This doesn't mean that you need to leave the situation, the person, the job, whatever it is. But it means that things need to change. If you want to stay in this situation, things need to change within you first, and then also outside you. Okay? So for the collective I'm reading, they can stay in this situation only if things change. Because something needs to change. You don't need to stay just because it's familiar. You want to grow, you know? You want to grow. Everyone needs to grow. We can't stay the same. You know, it's impossible, it's boring, it's not nice, it's not expansive. Who wants to be the same? So, again, the vision, right? Having the vision to create more abundance in your life, stability, and maybe something in this situation needs to change. Okay. The star. Why the star is here? Next step is like, the star is about healing. It's about hope, right? Why we have the star here? And the starboard, maybe this is the time to read starboard. Maybe it can help. Choosing the number 3. If number 3 means something for you. Okay, no, this is not, I was reading from the wrong one. Okay, starboard. Okay, number 3. 1, number 2, number 3. The starborn, divine child, star child, the destined. Listen carefully because this is the outcome, this is the next step, this is like guidance, right? An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. Yeah, that's your zodiac sign, your rising, your moon sign, and they give you a little bit of your personality. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward the future that is beyond the mundane. Again, the mundane. Who wants boring? Right? We want to grow, we want to expand. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practicing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. I think this is a way to say, if this situation is meant to stay in your life, it will stay. If it's not meant to stay, no matter what you do, it won't stay. and the fact that if you want to keep it in your life, it's not meant to stay, and it's not gonna be fun for you. So again, trust, you know, align yourself with whatever is for you in the future, whatever is your next step. So your next step, it's not really a next step, it's just like trusting and hoping that the universe is delivering what you need to be delivered, you need to experience. And don't attach yourself to things that they're not meant to stay in your life. And I think with this one, we end this reading, and hope it was, you found some clarity here. If you liked and you want to support me in an easy way, you can comment, subscribe, like. If you want to go deeper into this reading, you can book a private reading for me. It's in the description. There is a link, and you can book the reading in the description. Yes, that's it. Bye.